Hello, lovely people, and welcome back to another live session. I'm currently in a trade. Let me explain why I'm in this trade. Looking at NAS100, overall, market is bearish. Close underneath this lower low to then create a new lower low, made this the lower high. Okay, so this is the active or current lower low, this is the active or current lower high. All right, price then also found a 50% plus of the impulse. Okay, so which made the correction a valid correction. So when I came to the market, I saw that price had already created two PACs. Okay, price created a PAC here, met an RPL, then gave the move. This should have been it. If price would have wanted to go up, this should have been it. Price would have invalidated this PAC to then what? Continue the move higher. All right, but price didn't do that. Price ended up giving another PAC for the second time, right? Price also found an RPO, but wasn't able to use the RPO to give the move. And now, just an hour before the session opened, price used that time interval to also create another PAC after finding an RPL. All right, so this is why I'm selling. Price created this bearish RPL, gave a continuous move, created a continuous RPL, then swept that RPL to give the RPL initiation, and also created the EQ. That tells me that the correctional or the correction move has been exhausted, and now price wants to give an impulsive move. All right. That impulsive move has a higher probability of breaking this low or just coming to find a smooth spot here to then reverse or do whatever it wants to do. So yes, that's why I'm in this trade. Everything to the T. So yeah, let's see how it plays from here. And also, I come to the journal. I came to the market 12:35 p.m. Session pre-New York session. Overall trend bearish. Price action, impulse, correction, impulse. Pre-trade, PAC created in impulse. Price then had to look for an RPL for confirmation and EQ. Okay, and for the PAC, I had everything, my invalidation, initiation, RPL sweep, RPL initiation, EQ, and then my EQ points less than 5,000, which makes me to take an entry from 50% and 100%. And yes, these are the confirmations for my trade. So yeah, let's see how it plays from here. And also, there's no news today for USD. Okay, so today it's only the technicals that are going to play out on my side. So let's see how it goes. Let's see how it plays out. So I just got stopped out my two positions. Yeah, I'm not going to wait for the reaction at this RPO to then see if I'll take another entry or not. So yeah, let's see how it plays. So I have a setup building here at this RPO. It's actually like three RPOs in Confluence. So yeah, I have the setup building here. Why I'm still interested in taking the sell is if price will invalidate this high, then price will not need to validate the setup. Do you understand? This is the 15-minute high right here. Okay. So if price has to invalidate it, price will have no need to validate this setup. Though it can happen, but the probability is very low. Do you understand? And also an interesting part about it is that price has found the 79% zone. Okay, so if this setup becomes valid, I'm taking it because, as I explained earlier, price is just a few pips away from invalidating it. So if it has to invalidate it, then it will invalidate it instead of what? Validating the setup. So let's see how it plays. Let's actually stay patient and see how it plays from here. So just as I said, price is choosing to invalidate the overall bearish setup. If this setup was validated, that means there would have been no need to invalidate this bearish trend. You understand? Now that price is trying to invalidate the overall bearish trend, there's also no need to do what? To validate this setup. So now if price is to close above the high, we now have a bullish bias and we'll be looking for buys. So far, there hasn't been any PAC set up in this movement. So I'll patiently wait for price. Though price has given the first stage of it, but I actually need another invalidation I actually need a new formation of the PAC. So let's patiently wait and see how price will react at this very specific price levels. So let's see how it plays out. So now price can change direction to then continue the bearish move, right? So the only thing that will make it possible or that will make me attracted to sell will be when price invalidates this low, invalidate this opposing trend leg low to then create a bearish market and then create a PAC. All right, so it has to be a whole new batch of confirmations, you understand, from just this invalidation leg. All right, so yeah, price can still continue the bearish move since we haven't closed above it. So yeah, let's see how it plays out. All right, so price just invalidated the overall bearish trend, turning the market into a bullish trend. So I'm anticipating for some buys. Let's see how that plays out. It seems price is creating the validation. Price invalidating this. Yes, it just got invalidated. So this is my invalidation, the first stage of my PAC. Now, if price is able to invalidate this one, this active supply, then I'll have my initiation. So let's see how it plays from here. All right, just look at this. Let me delete this. Just look at this. All right, price is now bullish. Sorry, price is now bullish. Okay, and has already given the move into the 50% plus range. All right, so now price is in the premium or discounted zone. If price will actually give the bullish movement within this impulse, price would have to give a confirmation in this area. Okay, now this is the last RPO. If price is to invalidate this demand, sorry, this supply created, this active supply or current supply created before touching this RPO, I'll be very, very happy. All right. But if price is to invalidate this RPO without invalidating or giving the initiation, then it will be a hard call. Okay, there will be a high probability that price will invalidate this low as well. So yes, it's just a probability. So yeah, let's patiently wait. Let's patiently wait. So I'm waiting for price to give me the initiation with this supply. If not, the price continues to take this RPO. I'll still wait for price to give the initiation without invalidating this 15 minutes current higher low. So yeah, let's see how it plays from here. We are in the perfect zone to look for buys. Okay, high probability zone to take buys. So yeah, let's patiently wait. I think price heard what I said to not sweep this RPO before validating or giving the initiation. So yeah, price has given the initiation and I'm waiting for an RPO sweep to then create my RPO initiation, my EQ, and then look for an entry. So yeah, let's see how this plays from here. Okay, so price just created the RPO initiation. Have it here beautifully. So I have my buy limit placed here, waiting for price to give me the pullback to then join the move. First entry here, second entry here. So yeah, let's see how it plays out. Let's see how it plays out. If price doesn't come back into this EQ and price continues the move from here, we're probably going to have a new uphill created to then wait for confirmation. All right. So yeah, let's see how it goes. All right. So despite price creating the uphill initiation with the EQ here, price has also created another PAC. All right. So yeah, in confluence, it makes the area strong or it makes the movement a strong movement. Okay. Yeah. So now I'm waiting for price to come back into my EQ to then continue the move. Or if price is to create a continuous RPO and price gives a confirmation or RPO initiation at the RPO and that continuous RPO, then I might look to take my buy from there. So yeah, let's see how it plays out from here. Okay, so price is looking a little bit stubborn today. So my entry just got triggered. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 entries right now. 6 buy limits right now, no entries. My buy limits are 6. Why? Reason being, when price created the RPO initiation here with the EQ, overall price invalidated or created another RPO initiation. All right, so it became 3 right here. All right, and before that, price had already created another one underneath. Do you understand? So these limits are also there just in case price invalidates this. These are the next high powerful zones that price can use to continue the move. All right, so now I'm just going to watch it to let it play like that. Hopefully we get a move from here because we are in the perfect zone to anticipate for buys. Okay, not the perfect but a good zone to anticipate for buys. Price reached the 70.50%. So yeah, let's see how it plays from here. Patiently waiting. So boom, price just hit TP. Now, I should have gotten this entry, right? But it didn't trigger. Since price, it didn't trigger because of the slippage, okay? Since price touched it, I used that as the TP. This was then the TP, which is this blue level right here. But my entries was from here and here, okay? So yeah, I just closed out and thank God for another beautiful day. Yeah, this is my P&O. This is my P&O for today. Yeah. So I made 10 bucks today. Not bad. Yeah. So yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you all for watching my video. I'll be very happy, very grateful if you like, if you subscribe and you leave a comment. Thank you once again and see you in the next video. Peace out.